There's going to be Kragar first up. Swooping to wrong person every time. Looks like it's going to be a Skuro as a Shadow Priest versus Kragar. Does Kragar know how to deal with these guys? I guess we'll see. If Fury Warrior is decimating quite a bit of damage to the Pret, that's going to be a big stun. Pret got himself big haze buff. Kragar actually choosing to Trinket. Does he have a reflect for this? Looks like Pret is going to catch up on a lot of health. Void Torrent. Does Kragar go for an intro? Lots of damage out of that Shadow Priest without Void Torrent though. Big DPs are coming out back to back with Shadow Crashes. I think Kragar might have accidentally walked into Mind Games. I think that one might have gotten reflected back to Pret. Oh, that's actually so good if he did get it reflected. That's going to be a interrupt onto Pret. Kragar does break out of that fear. Berserker Rage. Pret still has so much damage available either way. Kragar just needs to kind of turn up the damage himself. Try to see if he might be able to interrupt a heal. Big condemn execute onto that Shadow Priest at the end. Very well played. And the Rogue opens up with the Kyrian. Oh my god, into a fear, immediately trinketed. If Kragar has a stun, this could be punishing the Rogue. That's going to be evasion though for the Rogue. I don't know if Kragar can really do much. Try to see if he can take this up as best as possible. Take the Rogue to his team. Maybe he lives the cheap shot. Maybe lives the skinny shot. Does he get himself any heals? Does get a condemn, reducing Rogue's damage for a second. The Rogue catches advantage just to go for 100% crit opener there. And Alfera should be able to take the Rogue out with the big haunt. Does go for a blade dance to follow. The Rogue actually has nothing left for this except for Cloak of Shadows, which does break the damage of the haunt into a stun out of the Metamorphosis. Rogue is still alive somehow. Maybe it's a self-heals while Shadow Dance is up, but Rogue literally went for a vanish. And a shadowy duel, Alfera actually had a little bit of stealth. The Rogue literally went for a vanish just to get a Shadow Trick or an Eviscerate onto Kragar just to secure that kill. Hateful is going to be up next with some big damage. Alfera getting hit with a Blaze Storm right now. Not only he can really do about it, except for trusting in the darkness. Has immunity if he needs to. That's going to be his survivability here. But Hateful, I think, is going to be able to take down the Seed before Alfera makes a comeback, though. It looks like Hateful. Does he have the damage? He does have the damage, taking it out. I love seeing them warriors in these duels, boys. Another Demon Hunter up next with Idissa with a fear to follow from Hateful. Yo, that Mog looks so good. Did he go get the full? Is that the PvP set? I think that might be the rival set, isn't it? It looks so good, and he's Kyrian too. Stormbolt under Illy trinkets out of it. Hateful into defensive stance, trying to live the Demon Hunter into a stun by the Age. I-beam from a distance goes for the hunt. Hateful does leap away, but the dot from the hunt is going to do a lot of damage. Hateful does try to see if he can get himself a defensive up and running, but not much you can really do in that situation. And Manetho is going to be up next. Man, this duel is going through very, very quickly, very bursty. It just shows you just how bursty this expansion has been so far, which I really don't mind. I actually kind of like it. Manetho does go for a Mind Games with Ilidissa and is going to hit him with a stun. Mind Blast from afar. Illy does have to drop down Darkness, but Manetho is super far at range. He can just do anything he wants to. The Demon Hunter, was that a double Darkness just now? Did he just make 2 Darknesses happen? Huh? What is that? Try to see if you can get away from the Shadow Priest. Not much you can really do in that situation. And it looks like it's going to be a stake. Up next is a Balanced Druid. Does he get a silence on Manetho? He doesn't get a silence. He doesn't get the intro, but there is a silence in the area. Bash into Manetho. Trick us out of it. Convoke Spirit is coming out for stake. Does Manetho have the open? Oh my god! A Balanced Druid with Convoke, and if you don't have a way to stop it, you're done! Star Sword just came out back to back. I mean, the Shadow Priest couldn't even react fast enough. Again, I just talked about this game is extremely bursty. And these might be some of the burstiest classes we have ever seen, boys. Some of the burstiest classes we've ever seen. The Rogue opening up with the Shadow Strike. The ones immediately available for stake. Is going to go for a Roar. Going to be a Cloak of Shadows for Alf Star X. Cheap shot onto stake. Does he go for a Vanish stake? He hasn't done yet. Trying to make some damage happen. Going to be knocked out by stake for a second. Trying to stay in barrel form. It's going to be a reset and a blind for Alf. If stake has an answer for the next go, he might have Barkston up for the next go, actually. Just trying to pop into cat form into a stealth. Trying to see if he can get some cooldowns back. Alf, if he AoEs right now, he'll definitely get him out. Wait, it looks like he actually has some kind of a dots on him. Does Rogue have dots? Try to swap to the Rogue. He doesn't have any more dots. If he had any, he got him out now. Oh, that's a good look at Saturn Night Elf, dude. That looks so good. It looks so good. He got a backpack too. Looks like he's about to travel in a mansion, dude. Like Luigi's Haunted Mansion. He's looking to camp out there for a day or two. Looking to get that eye. It looks like it's going to be stake. Out of stealth for a second. They get an AoE out. Get a dots to the Alf. Going to be a kidney shot. Does he go for a Barkston? Does get the Barkston up and running. Alf has a lot of damage in the open. A cheap shot to follow. Does he get the damage in? It looks like he had the damage necessary. Trial is going to be up next. Getting a chain heal up and running himself. as an Ellie Shaman. I don't know if the chain heal does anything. Maybe he has a Lego where he can chain heal and lightning bolt. Maybe that's what he's playing, is a chain heal Lego, chain heal lightning bolt Lego, chain heal chain lightning Lego. Maybe is that what's going on? Maybe. He keeps casting chain heal. Interesting. I do want to see what kind of Lego he's got going on. I'm very interested. Sap onto Troll. It looks like Alf is gonna have to wait it a bit. Troll does have a knockback, has a trinket if necessary. Alf's coming in without a lot of his CDs back up. And Troll trying to go for another chain heal. Does the rogue let him do it? There's gonna be kidney shot. Does go for the Kieran. Should be able to shadow step into a shadow strike. There's gonna be the earth elemental available. Hex onto the rogue. Trinkets that stun into a hex. And Troll trying to get himself a big Stormkeeper up and running onto Alf. Cloak of Shadow is available for the rogue. Does go for Shadow Mill for a second. That's going to be big crit, but big damage for the Shaman. Cloak of Shadow is coming out so late, and the rogue goes in for a vanish into a blind. Wait, did he vanish and just still have dots on him? Looks like he does. The Earth Elemental is not letting him go anywhere. Does the Earth Elemental get a second stun on the guy? It's going to be a kidney shot onto, oh, lasso to the end. I think it's going to be over unless Alf has something left up his sleeve. Cheap shot. There's a fire elementals out. Meteor comes crashing down. Man, these are some of the burstiest classes I've ever seen, boys. Holy crap. Everybody got at least one, at most one kill. Not at least, at most. That is crazy, dude. Instant chain lightning. Is that the place he's playing for chain lightning so you can heal, chain, heal, chain? I've played around with that legendary back in the beta just for funsies. As an elemental, you could technically just do it forever. I don't know if it'll be good in single target though, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a lot of self heals available. Athaman, got a group ready. Hell yeah, my dude. Let's get you up and running in here, guy.